Sometimes when you're motivated and maybe you're excited about this new endeavor, you know, be it a sport or music, an instrument, or for example something like this, like you know, starting your own YouTube channel and doing videos and stuff like that, you get all overexcited and you want to get all the content out as soon as possible and just learn all the skills as fast as possible. The same with the instrument or martial arts or whatever endeavor it may be. So yeah, we're like kids in candy shops. They just want to get all the sweets at the same time, all the sweets. Or kid in a toy shop wants all the toys. You want to learn all the skills that you need to be able to be successful in the endeavor that you want. You got to practice pulling back a bit, slowing yourself down, putting the brakes on. Same with the pasta packet. You pour it too steeply, the pasta's going to get stuck in the corner and no pasta's coming out, so you're not producing anything. You got to tilt back the pasta packet so that some pasta can fall out and let more pasta fall out, and then gradually tilt the pasta packet to the right angle that the right amount of pasta that you want to fall out falls out. That's it. You want to learn the art of calibration within the endeavors that you choose to embark on. That's what I mean by putting the brakes on. I mean, you got to control the excitement that you feel in the moment. You want to just get all the information out or learn everything, or you know, if you're meeting a new person, you just want to talk to them and tell them everything about your life. And I mean, you can apply this to everything basically. You just got to put the brakes on and let time take its course. Rome wasn't built in a day. Things that are worth having take time and effort, so bear that in mind and stop trying to do everything at once, because all you're going to do is block your production capacity. No pasta's going to come out, and that's useless. When you're excited and motivated, you want to learn everything. It's like a little kid. You're in the toy shop, you love all the toys. Sometimes it happens to people, especially when you're young. You get inspired and motivated. You want to you want to do everything, you know. You want to be good at football, you want to be good at martial arts, you want to be good at everything, dancing, singing, you want to be clever. And I'm not here to say that it's not possible, but in my experience, the best ways for me to improve, or the ways that I've made the most progress when I've decided to go down a certain path, is when I've actively sought out periods of deep immersion, where you immerse yourself in the subject at hand. It is true, if you really want to be good at something, just focus on that one thing. You know, everyone wants to be good at everything, and they want to do it all at the same time as well, which is only going to hinder your progress. It's only going to slow you down. You're never going to get anywhere as well. You're never going to get past level 1. So what you got to do is choose one thing, whatever it is, and then just start doing that all the time, like nearly every day. And like I said, sometimes it's good after a long period of going hard to have a couple days break, but only a couple days, not too long. You don't want to break the habit, but have a couple days break just to let the plasticity of your brain kind of solidify. You've molded your brain, you've been kind of mushing your brain and forming it in the shape that you want it to be, you know, by doing the actions and forming the new habits. And then after a while, your brain's a bit too malleable, you know. You want to let it settle a little bit. You're going to notice that after a couple of days rest, you're going to come back to the practice with, I find, a more calm, grounded presence. So sometimes it's good to have a little break between periods of immersion, but that's it. It's super important to have periods of immersion, especially at the beginning. But if you want to get to any kind of worthy level of anything, you've got to have extended periods of deep immersion in the subject at hand, with the balance of resting and looking after yourself in every sense that you can. When you do the deep immersion, you come back, you're grinding it out hardcore. After a couple of days, couple of weeks, you go back home, have a rest, and then get back out there, and you're just going to notice that your level's gone up. And you just got to keep reiterating, and whenever you practice something and you get something wrong or whatever, you just calibrate, you learn, take the lessons. That's what it is. Just to finish off with the immersion, you know, you've got to have the balance of activity and inactivity. Contraction, expansion, contraction, rest, expansion, go out and do the thing, the skill, practice the skill. With also the deep periods of immersion, if you want to get good, you've got to go through the boredom barrier, but you've also got to go through the hard grind barrier. That's what I mean. So when you're feeling tired after the first week of whatever, the first day of training or whatever it may be, and you think, oh, okay, I'm gonna stop now, I'm tired, I want to finish, you just push a little bit more, you know, push the envelope a little bit. And that's what you want to keep doing. You want to keep hammering it out, or, you know, after taking rejections or embarrassments, getting laughed at, whatever, depends on the thing that you're doing. But you can't let things get to you. You've got to just keep pushing past the uncomfortable points. When you're practicing something new, things will culminate and you'll get to a situation where you might embarrass yourself. You know, if you're, for example, I'll give you an example in martial arts. You're putting loads of effort in, you're training really hard, everything's going all right, you know what I mean? You're pushing the envelope every day a little bit more and that, and then you go to a training session and you think as well, that's funny how it tricks you. You think you're going to do really well that day, you're feeling good, you're feeling on top of your game and stuff, and then you get completely battered. And that's the point where a lot of people would maybe feel sorry for themselves and give up, or maybe take it easy, have a rest, or, you know, or even on that day, say they get their ass kicked and they finish the training on that day. No, you've got to push, you've got to keep pushing. Don't let that last memory of the reference be that you got your ass kicked. Keep going. Don't give up. Let the last memory be that you didn't give up, that you kept pushing. And then you'll keep remembering that you are not a quitter. And that makes you a legend, all right? I hope you realize this, you're a legend. When you feel tired and you keep pushing through, when most people would give up, but you don't, and you just keep going, that's what separates you from the rest. That's what's gonna make you the outlier and the winner at the end of the day. It's gonna make you the one that's actually a true legend and not just a dabbler. So periods of immersion, pushing the envelope, and then not quitting when things get tough. And keep